the context, and within the context we can directly select MRP type, and using the drop down option we can then say ND. So this becomes one of the options. And then we also need a third expression. So for this I can directly click here, modify this statement by using so I'll define a new logic schema. I'll extend this logic schema so that we get the third variable, and like in the previous case I'll then select MRP group, and in MRP group I'll select the value, one of the values. So let me also select the value ND. So this becomes the input condition. Now once this is determined, so from the structures we get the three values. So this is the if statement. Then we click on the and in the AND statement we will then again use the context, and from the context I will then use the MRP type, because this is what we need to determine. So we'll keep this as let's say PD. So I'll select the variable PD, and not the variable, the value PD as the MRP type, and then I can again go to options, and within options I can then select the second variable, which is called MRP group. So and then I can then determine the value. So here let me change this statement. If I say is initial, so let's say MRP group do not have any value, it is ND and this is 0 1, then the then statement will be changed to 0 1. So once this statement is written, then we'll go to OK, and so all the conditions. So using a procedure call we get a value of the status, and then we check the two conditions. The MRP type is no planning, the MRP group is initial. Then the plant is specific data, the MRP type should change to PD, and MRP group should get derived to 0001. And then let's activate this rule set. So this is the logic that is implemented. So this completes the build part or the development part. So just to review what we did, we basically defined the variable, a table variable, and we have used this table variable to derive the entity values as rule 1, and then subsequently we have written rule 2. So this is in sequence. First rule 1 gets executed, then rule 2, and within rule 2 we basically using the procedure call we will then determine the value of the status, which is MMSTA, and this plus ND plus blank value for the material group. If this condition is there, then in the target entity we will pass the value of PD and 0001. So these values will be written using the post exit. So we have used the BEDI for building this rule. So once this is done, then the rule gets activated. We can then check this rule. We can go to assign rule set, and our defined rule set should be then